OpenAI is planning to launch a web browser that could completely reinvent how we use the internet. It's been kept top secret until now, but sources with direct knowledge of the project reveal it will be released in the coming weeks. And it's not just another copy of Chrome. It's an AI-powered tool that could shatter Google's $100 billion ad empire. Imagine a browser where you don't click through links, but instead stay within a conversational loop powered by artificial intelligence. You could ask Chat to find the best pizza in New York, summarize the latest research on quantum computing, or even have it fill out a complex form for you. No more bouncing around the web like a pinball. The browser would do the work for you while keeping you in a seamless chat interface. This isn't science fiction. It's the future of browsing, and OpenAI is building it right now. But there's a secret twist. Instead of relying on Bing or Google to power its AI browser, OpenAI is going all in on itself. Sources reveal the company is developing a custom version of Chat optimized for browsing and searching. That means every query becomes a conversation with an AI assistant. They call it the messenger of the web. It turns browsing into chatting, according to platformers. Sources: OpenAI's browser is being built on Chromium, the same open source code that powers Google Chrome. That means it will look and feel familiar while being supercharged with AI capabilities. Think about the implications. Chrome dominates the browser market with over 3 billion users. If OpenAI can convert even a fraction of those users into its own browser, it could deal a crippling blow to Google's ad revenue. Right now, Google's search engine and Chrome browser work in tandem to harvest user data that fuels its hyper-targeted ad empire. Every search query, every web page view, every click is tracked and used to build detailed profiles to show you relevant ads. In fact, Google makes over $180 billion per year from these ads. But if users migrate to browsers like OpenAI's that eliminate tracking and ads, Google's entire business model could come crashing down. To make matters worse for Google, OpenAI's browser is built from within. Its core technology, Chromium, is the same code that powers Chrome. That means users won't need to download or install anything. The browser will simply replace Chrome and other Chromium-based browsers like Edge. And guess what? It's already started. According to research firm StatCounter, OpenAI's user share is growing fast, albeit from a tiny base, but the trend is undeniable. Once ChatGPT is integrated into a full-fledged browser, expect adoption to explode. And OpenAI has a secret weapon, Sam Altman. He's willing to do whatever it takes to win, even stealing Google's lunch. When Microsoft invested $10 billion into OpenAI, Altman reportedly told employees to use the money to crush Google. If the browser flops, OpenAI could lose billions in investment. So Altman has a ton of personal motivation to make it succeed. Plus, key members of his team, like Mark Finkel and Ryan Aaron, were part of the original team that launched Google Chrome. They know how to build a successful browser, and they're now working directly for OpenAI. But OpenAI isn't the only threat to Google. Startups like Perplexity and Brave are also launching AI browsers. Even Google themselves is racing to integrate their own large language model, Gemini, into Chrome. The race is on, but OpenAI has two advantages. First, their technology is leading the industry. ChatGPT and GPT-4 are widely considered the best AI models in the world. When integrated into a browser, they'll offer the best user experience. Second, OpenAI is playing for keeps. They're willing to spend billions and sacrifice margins to dominate. For Google, the stakes aren't as high. Losing Chrome would hurt, but it's not make or break for the company. OpenAI, on the other hand, needs this to succeed. I think we're all in for a wild ride. As OpenAI launches its secret browser in the coming weeks, it'll shake up the entire internet. It won't just change how we browse. It'll shift power away from Google's data monopoly and put it into the hands of AI. We're going to see incredible innovation and fierce competition. But one thing is certain, Google is in trouble. Their 20-year reign of top search and browsing may be coming to an end. The age of AI domination is beginning. Do you trust OpenAI with total control of the internet? Let me know in the comments.